Good afternoon, everybody. We're back in the nursery, and I feel like the last video you saw was us decorating the nursery. It kind of depends on what order we do things in. We've prioritised this room because the baby's nearly here and we wanted to have her nursery ready. Even though, to be honest, she'll probably be in with us in our bedroom because, you know, when you
I'm nesting and I'm nuts.
Basically.
You can say what you want to say.
No.
You can say it, Jim.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all. I also feel the same way. Weirdly, although she's probably not going to be in this room a great deal, at least to sleep and everything, we will probably do a lot of our baby stuff in this room because this is kind of her room. Anyway, so because of the rest of the house, in fact, I'll show you the rest of the house real briefly. This is the hallway, or like the landing, no carpet, no nothing. We have, in fact, I'll explain that in a moment. This is the bathroom. The bathroom's coming on really well, actually. Just kind of needs painting now, but it looks actually quite delicious in here. I need like a unit up here and stuff. The rest of the house is in a kind of, to be honest, a similar state. There's no paint on any of the walls. There's no furniture in any of the rooms. The nursery's the only room that's kind of done. So if you're getting two nursery videos in a row, that's because we are now at the we're past the decorating stage and now at the furnishing stage. So, as you can see, we have a lot of boxes. Today in this house has been utter carnage. We had the electrician over. So after the plastering, obviously the plasters removed all the plug sockets and the light switches. An electrician had to come back in to put them all back on, but there's been a slight issue. So now we have lights everywhere, but we've only got power on the bottom, like the ground floor. So this floor, which is the first floor, and then the attic conversion, we've got no power for the time being. So we need to work out what's going on there. We have professional cleaners in because now the plasters are finished. There was dust everywhere, but it's that kind of fine plaster dust that it broke my Hoover. I tried to vacuum it myself and it broke it, so we had to get professionals in to clean it properly. Anyway, I know nothing about any of this furniture. I haven't actually had a hand in designing this room at all.
I love Pottery Barn. You know,
like
the
Rachel
episode,
from Friends.
I was about to say, if you've seen Friends and when she pretends that everything, you know, it's an apothecary table, that was me with Pottery Barn and Pottery Barn Kids. And about, I mean, here's me as like a big brand ambassador, as if I know of things, I'm so obsessed with them. About 2 years ago, they started going into John Lewis, and I saw it and I was like, oh my God, if I ever have a baby, that's what I want. And the lovely people at Pottery Barn have actually gifted us this.
Oh wait, they've given us this?
Yes, Jim.
Oh.
They have.
I don't know anything.
I think what they've been so lovely as well. The guys also built this and they assembled this right. And this.
Yeah, okay. So we had some guys in amongst all the other carnage. They're cleaners, electricians, everyone else in the house. And then the delivery men arrived, and I didn't realise they were making the furniture for us, which makes things so much easier. So they've made us the chest of drawers, which I have to say is utterly beautiful. I'm into this sort of, you know, this is my sort of aesthetic, sort of the 1950s,
yeah,
mid-century
so they
thing.
actually wanted, so back to me. Well, I don't know why I play up more when you're behind the camera, because like the video when it was just me and the girls, I was really shy, but now you're here, I'm being stupid. So the original reason I liked Pottery Barn is because they have like the princess style beds, but right. Actually with the theme of the room, I think this stuff goes really well. So this is the mid-century set, and it's like, it's solid.
I like it. Are these just big drawers, or are they like compartments? Oh, okay, so we need to sort of add dividers, do we?
Oh, I've already got some. I've got some on order.
Lovely. Okay, cool. So far, what we've got is a chest of drawers, the cot here, and actually the cot came with another section. So as the baby gets bigger, we can sort of remove bits and drop bits down, and it kind of will see her through for quite a number of years, which is good. Whew, there's a lot here. I was still unboxing everything to sort of take stock and try to work out what's going where.
I've organised everything.
Cute.
Do you want to see?
Well, one thing at a time. Let me organise what's what first, and then
maybe
yes.
The people want to see.
Okay, you want to take them while I do stuff?
Yes.
Go on then.
How do I get it round so I can see my face?
There you go.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
So, I wanted to actually get the nursery done kind of quickly because as we've been moving house and I've been buying things for her and obviously for myself, like breast pump and all the things that we've got. But obviously moving house in a pit of dust, you don't want to just have that out for the baby. So everything's been kept in boxes, and baby brain, I just lose track of what I have and haven't got. And then I don't want to be, you know, buying things that we don't need or asking for things as gifts from friends that we don't need. So yesterday I spent about 4 hours putting everything all in one place, which actually, do you know what, now I've taken you here, it's not quite as neat as I'd made out, but we have 2 boxes essentially I've condensed it into. So this one here, which is a lot of stuff from Kit and Kin, but we've got like some Tropic baby oil, which my sister does baby massage classes, so if anyone watches and you're in Liverpool, check it out, in Crosby, Baby Bear, it's very good. But according to my sister, Tropic is the one. So we've got some Tropic bits, some Tropic nappy cream, Kit and Kin cream, tongue twister, some reusable nappies, baby wipes, all of that. And then this is the real box, the mother load, which is, oh, let's move that because that's got her name on. Whew, close. In here, so my days. Madness. So I tried to, like, it does have an order to it. I've got like all the hooded towels. I've got some gifts. My older brother actually has 2 girls, so they gave us some really lovely secondhand. We've got quite a lot of secondhand things from them in here. I've got all of my newborn stuff in a pile here. A bit older here, I've got like knits and things. I've got my milk collection cups, which no one's really interested, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's getting milky around here. So I did, Jim. I said it's getting milky around here. So I have organised everything, but I realised now I was like getting really ahead of myself and said I'd show you all. I've even got stuff behind me as well. Got like a separate box which has got all the muslins in, a separate box which has got the sleeping bags. I've just like, whew. Also, having a baby, it's like a whole new world. Like, let's head back to Jim. Jim, pre getting pregnant, did you know that babies went in sleeping bags?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Right, everything is unboxed. Now we need to decide where everything is going so that I know where to like drill the holes and put the stuff. Currently, we obviously have the cots and also the chest of drawers next to each other, and then there's so much dead space all here. First thing I'm putting up is the mirror. Now the mirror is here. It's big, it's heavy, beautiful, it's round, and really hard to put up. Well, not really hard to put up, but trickier than it needs to be because you need to sort of drill into the wall, obviously. But because it's round, it's hard to measure a straight line across when your points are like that. So I've drawn it out on the wall. Hated drawing on the wall because I painted it like 2 days, well, Sarah painted it like 2 days ago, but it's fresh new paint. It looks so beautiful. And now I've drawn on the wall. My issue is, right, I've got my raw plugs here for concrete and brick because that's what's behind here. But I've only got these ones. These require a size 7 drill bit. I've only got a 6.5 or an 8. So I'm going for a 6.5 because I think better to be tight and hammer it home than too big and have it loose and just fall out. So here we go. But one thing done, yay! Okay, are you ready for the grand reveal? It's about 3 days later, maybe 4 days later since I was showing you what I was up to last. I had to go and get a few different bits, like I needed a new curtain rail because the one that we'd got wasn't quite the right size. I needed a few tools to like put things in properly, but it looks incredible. So I'm gonna turn you around. Imagine, by the way, this is all painted and this is all carpet and you know, everything's really nice. There's no boxes over there. Just imagine how lovely this house is going to be. We walk through the door. Da, 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 da. I love it. Okay, well, should we start here, Sarah, and kind of go around the room? Does that make sense?
Yep.
So here we have tapestry number 1. Sarah, where's that from?
Oi. Oi oi.
Oi oi. I
You
bought
also
these.
can get these on Scandiborn, and they're also in Anthropology.
What I'll do actually is I will get Sarah to link to everything in the description box. I did buy these little brass hooks, and it's little details like this I think which make a bit of a difference, because you could just stick a nail in the wall, but I think that's really lovely. Here we have Penelope the giraffe, who came from H&M. Here we have the cot, which is super cute. And again, I think I mentioned, this will see us through for a number of years because you can adjust it as the baby grows.
Yeah, we've got all the bits that we'll have to go upstairs.
She has 2 mobiles. Is this one that came with the cot, Sarah?
This one came with the cot,
Right.
and this is Pottery Barn. So I think, have you mentioned it in the building of the stuff that all the furniture's come from Pottery Barn?
Yes, I mentioned the Pottery Barn, yeah.
So yeah, this came with it. And this
that's cute.
really lovely one was from John and Rosie.
Yeah, this is from my brother and his wife. We actually...
Oh, how fun. Is that the first time you've called her his...
They got married for us, what, 3 weeks ago? For you guys, whenever you see this video, it might be longer. Initially, we had that one hanging on here, but it actually hung a bit too low, and we were worried that it might be like a choking hazard or something. So we actually constructed this little... what do you call this, Sarah? The hanging
canopy.
thing? The canopy. Initially, Sarah wanted it kind of in the corner of the room as like a reading nook, but actually with the layout of the room, it didn't make loads of sense. But we thought it'd be really cute to have it sort of draped over the cot instead. So if I step back, you can kind of see that it hangs from the ceiling.
This is also from Scandiborn.
That's from Scandiborn. And again, I got one of those brass hooks there, and another one here on the other tapestry. I know I've mentioned this before, but it really bothers me that one is wearing a hat and that one isn't. Why can't giraffes accessorise? You know, it's 2021. The curtains were a bit of a nightmare actually, because the curtain pole we initially got was the wrong size, so I had to go and get a new one. But these curtains are beautiful. Are they Pottery Barn, Sarah?
They're from West Elm.
Do you know what's really weird? When you're installing curtains, when you're putting them up, obviously you're doing it by a window, so it starts off really bright, but as you start drilling things in, then you start hanging the actual curtains themselves, you can't see anything because it's dark all of a sudden, and you're trying to, you know, work in the dark. But it does make a... Let's close them so we can give the full effect. It does make a big difference. So now,
They're not total blackout versus like some people like to buy a blackout thing that you can stick on the window.
I think that's really nice. It's actually a really nice... My camera makes it look lighter than it is, but it's actually like a really nice atmosphere. Here we have one of the shelves with a bunch of books that my brother and his wife bought us. These are the books that they had the most sort of fun with when they read them to their baby.
We have a few extras in there as well. Like that one came from Nick and Ian.
Right.
We bought that one.
Where's my T-Rex?
That one came from my friend.
Yeah.
But the majority of them are really nice ones from John and Rose.
This was from Etsy, right?
Yes.
Here we have the... why can't I think of what that's called? A chair. That's called a chair. And it swivels, so...
You couldn't quite get a rocker to fit in this space, but I'm quite happy with this one.
I think a rocker might not have been the right answer. I actually think it looks really beautiful with the curtains, and there's lots of grey in this pink. I haven't mentioned the colour of the walls and stuff in this video. I mentioned it in the last one. The walls are by... the paint is by Lick, and the walls is pink 01, and the skirting board and the door and the woodwork is pink 04, is that right? So if I come in close, I can show you the difference between the skirting is, they've both got a lot of grey in them, so kind of like a subtle pink, but this one's a slightly more pinky pink, if that makes sense. And I think actually, because there's lots of grey in the paint, the curtains and the chair look really lovely. The mirror looks beautiful. I had a bit of a nightmare hanging it, I have to say, but it looks really lovely above the fireplace. And then we have the bunting there. Where's that from, Sarah?
Scandiborn.
Scandiborn, cute. Here we have a wicker giraffe, Do you know what I love? I love how kids' clothes have all got animals on them. There's more giraffes here. I know these aren't clothes, these are muslins, but...
So these are, a lot of these are from Aiden and Danae's Muzzies.
Yeah.
But these ones are, I'm going up from the back. These are from a brand called Little Blue Nest, and the lady hand makes them and hand prints them, and she is from my hometown.
That's
so
super cute.
It felt quite nice to have something.
I'm going to get one of these out as well because I think this is lovely. Look at the little giraffe. That's so cute. Then we have here, this is called the grow egg, which, am I right in saying it's a thermometer, Sarah, or a light meter?
Yeah, it's a room thermometer.
Okay.
If I switch it on.
One of the things that Rosie said, who's my brother's wife, was really important was like a room thermometer, because if the baby's too hot, she won't sleep very well. If she's too cold, she won't sleep very well. So it's nice to know what temperature the room is.
It does have, see on the back,
Oh, look.
too cold, recommended, warm, too warm.
So we're currently on orange, which is warm.
Yes.
But that's recommended would be yellow.
Yes.
So we're a little
20.
over. But again, with the curtains closed, because there's lots of light coming through here, and if you stand in this sort of beam of light here, which is where that has been for a while, it's just like boiling.
Yeah.
Here we have the unit, and Sarah is actually painstakingly washing all of the baby's clothes, and there's got these sort of like drawer dividers here. And is putting everything in there. Oh my god, so cute and so small.
So we've got, I don't even know if you can see my labels because it doesn't pull out very far, this drawer. But you can, I guess you stand...
Oh yeah, see, right, you've written there 0 to 3 months sleep suits.
Yeah, this has got hats and mittens.
Cute.
This will, I'll put the label in, this is all like bottoms, I guess.
Yeah.
So like that can just go over a nappy and I'm obsessed.
This is super cute. So this is like a little changing station. That's a soft, squishy thing. And this is like... screwed on. You can remove it, I guess, when you no longer need to be doing that, and you can just have the surface there. But you screw it on, and then it's like a little handy thing. And there's space here for all of your
Dobbins
and squeaky giraffes.
That's a Sophie la giraffe.
I think giraffes might end up being her favourite animal because we've accidentally got loads of giraffes.
Yeah, there's quite a lot in here. And then I've got, this is just a little shelf that comes above, but I've got all the things.
Oh my god, do you know what? I now cannot wait. Sarah and I have been, like for example, Sarah didn't sleep at all last night because she was having Braxton Hicks all night long, and we were saying to each other, don't come yet baby, don't come yet baby, because we haven't been ready. But cover her ears, Sarah, because I think...
No. Let's wait until we've got
I won't jinx it.
a carpet.
We are still, at the moment, what are we on, week 35?
Yeah.
So...
Coming up to week 36.
So we're still 2 weeks prior to full term anyway. Full term's 37, usually it's 40.
We're 10 days off full term.
I put this shelf really high for 2 reasons. Partly, it kind of, for me, fits the jungle theme because you can see all the animals up in the trees. But also, it's above my head, right? Because I wanted it here. I felt like here was a good place to have it, because if it goes over here, it's too close to the door there. But also, I can just imagine changing the baby here and then picking her up and putting her on my shoulder to burp her or something and whacking her head on it. So I made sure this was high enough.
I think it's also probably quite good. You never know what things would be useful for us to have in here,
yeah,
but out of little hands' way.
So there's lots of little teddies and things up there, and they're all animals, and I like that because they're in their sort of jungle. What do you call the wallpaper, Sarah? Mural, thank you. Penultimately, we've got this light. Where's that from?
Also from Etsy.
Etsy. I've got a smart bulb in there, which I think might be a really good move because you can change the colour of it. So I won't do it now because it's really bright in here, but you can have green, red, purple, whatever. And I think it might be quite nice to sort of settle her if she's got like kind of mood lighting, I suppose. And then finally, we have this little rug on the floor. I'm actually going to pull it away from that light beam because you can't see very well. And it's the world. And that, everybody, is our nursery. All it's missing now is, I think all it's missing is a few more little cuddly toys. It'd be nice to put cuddly toys and things along this
I think I might get a basket as well that will go behind,
right,
either behind there, or I'll swap it with the giraffe.
Right.
And that can have like kind of laundry basket style throw in there.
And then all it's missing is our little girl. This house has been, honestly, like, a nightmare, but it's taken much longer, it's been much harder than I anticipated. What I would say is the tradespeople we've had here have really poured out all the stops, because I've said my partner's very heavily pregnant and we are on a time limit now, and people they've made it work for us, and I'm super appreciative, and everyone who's been in the house to help out has been lovely. That's it. I feel relieved, I feel excited, parenthood is coming imminently, so thank you very much for this journey. There are plenty more rooms to come. I'm currently doing my office. The bedroom is being done, the bathroom is being done, the downstairs is being done, the hallway in the front of the house, everything's being done.
The bathroom might be next, because that's
just needs painting now, yeah. So we're getting there, so stay tuned for the rest of the house, but we wanted to get this room done first because it's the most important one, basically. Thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye. Do the wink. Nailed it.